making something is not just a visual concern. It's about a set of physical relationships. It was during that kind of COVID period when I was in the studio, like a lot of people, that I was surrounded by cardboard from having an awful lot of deliveries, pizza boxes, Amazon box, the whole lot. And for some reason, I thought, I want to make some furniture, or I want to make it out of cardboard. So my first efforts were to make some chairs and a bench. I thought, well, that's good, but I kind of know where that's going. It was so domestic that trajectory was just towards more domesticity. It was like I knew where that was going to end up. So I started kind of cutting out forms in sheets of cardboard and then folding. And long story short, I ended up with these kind of tower things. I think they're informed by architecture. Sometimes they're very kind of angular. I wanted to make a form that was a bit more universal, that wasn't one thing in particular. I remember the first columns I did. If you imagine a column as having four sides, it's like a rectangle. And I cut these shapes on the flat sides. And that's kind of boring because they look the same from every side. Whereas if you cut them on the angle, as you move around it, it changes. Yes, they're columns, so there's a line in space, but also they function in space. So as you move around them, they change shape. I take it back to that moment where I was thinking about how my body relates to, am I going to bash myself? So it's about facilitation and restriction and possibility. Because they were made of cardboard, they were movable, so they were modular. They could be played with, and you can turn it upside down, you can put it on the floor. And it's a relationship between an audience as well. I did do one show where I deliberately set it up so that somebody could come in and move it. So there's no risk, because nothing bad's going to happen. The sculpture originally was all in cardboard. And then there comes a moment where you think, well, this is good, but what happens if it was made out of steel? And then the most recent ones are sand cast out of aluminium. So that means cutting up the cardboard and giving it to a foundry. And for a while I was painting the aluminium. I think some people thought it was just cardboard painted silver, but it's actually aluminium.